From the last lesson, we now know the important difference between praise and encouragement and how it affects motivation and also the growth versus fixed mindset. But in working with parents, I often find that this is about the time when they start to feel paralyzed. They are so afraid to say anything for fear that they'll be praising their kids instead of encouraging them. Please take comfort. There is no need to put that much pressure on yourself. We're working towards improvement, not perfection, just like we want for our kids. Using encouraging phrases may feel a little bit awkward at first, so start small. For each of your kids, pick a specific behavior or character trait you'd like to encourage, such as kindness towards siblings or good study habits. Then use the list of encouraging phrases in your workbook and find some phrases that would work to encourage that particular behavior. Start using one new encouraging phrase per day or per week to start. Once that feels comfortable, weave in a few more encouraging phrases and try to avoid as much of the flowery praise as you can, and you'll be moving in the right direction. Remember, it's all about improvement. Also keep in mind that there are some encouraging phrases that are simple to use and they work for a wide variety of situations, like, "Thank you for doing X, that really helped me," or "You worked really hard on that," or "You must be so proud of yourself." As you scan that list of encouraging phrases, a few others might jump out at you that you'll be able to put into practice right away. That way, you can switch out some of the "good boys" and "I'm so proud of you" for more encouraging, helpful communication. The other thing I want to point out is that praise is like candy. A little bit of candy is fine. However, if I lived on a steady diet of chocolate candy, that would be a bad thing. Same goes for praise and encouragement. A steady diet of praise is toxic, but a little bit now and then, a few "I'm so proud of yous," not a big deal. One other thing, as you transition from praise to encouragement, there is a major pitfall you want to avoid. Listen to this statement and think about how it makes you feel. "Wow, you spent a lot of time cleaning this room. See, doesn't it feel better when your room is clean and you can actually find things?" Did that feel great or less than great? Did you catch the subtle tone in the second half of my comment? "See, doesn't it feel great when your room is clean and you can find everything?" That's a positive discipline term called piggybacking. I gave you a statement of encouragement. "Wow, you spent a lot of time cleaning this room. That feels great." And then I followed it up with a discouraging piggybacking statement. I said, "See, doesn't it feel better when your room is clean?" In that moment, the kid has gone from feeling really good about you recognizing his hard work and cleaning the room to feeling totally deflated after you gave him that zinger of a life lesson. Piggybacking is the "I told you so," and it sucks the joy right out of the moment. And we've all done this, right? We do this with the best of intentions because we want them to learn the lesson. We want to drive the point home. Here are some other examples of piggybacking. "Wow, you must be so proud of your improvement in science. Didn't I tell you that extra study time would pay off?" Or, "You stayed really focused on your piano practice today. If you could do that every day, you would really make progress." Unfortunately, the "I told you so's" or the lesson made it all about you being right, and it leaves the child feeling deflated and frustrated. In fact, that's the positive discipline definition of piggybacking. Anything that takes away from the child's accomplishment, anything that adds blame, shame, or pain, and an "I told you so" to a perfectly good encouragement. It almost always turns frustration and anger toward the parent. Instead, just stick to the encouraging statement. "Wow, you worked really hard cleaning this room. You must be so proud of your improvement in science. You really stayed focused on your piano practice. Doesn't that feel great?" Leave it there. Close your mouth and walk out the door. Your child will beam with pride that you noticed his hard work. And that's where the life lesson really happens. Again, print out the list of encouraging phrases and start with 1 or 2 new ones per week. Post the list on your refrigerator. Keep a copy in your car, anywhere that it will remind you. Also, keep in mind, encouragement isn't just for kids. Please consider intentionally using encouragement with your coworkers, with your partner, your friends. Not only will they enjoy hearing encouragement, but you'll be modeling that behavior for your kids. By watching you, they'll learn how to encourage others as well. We all need encouragement every day. Be the one who shares it with the most important people in your life. Next up, we'll talk about the Positive Parenting Solutions Toolbox and how you can be applying those tools at home.